Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Karine. Just back on the tanks. It seems that everybody's talking about tanks the last few days. In Europe, there's been a bunch of countries saying they either want to give tanks or people should give tanks, and then the Germans are being, on the fence about it. Everyone's talking about it. Nothing's actually happening, apart from the Brits, who of course are not part of the European Union. The president's positioned himself as the leader of this whole alliance, pretty much, right? Is this a moment when he feels maybe he should step in as the leader and either, cajole, well, you probably wouldn't want to use that word, but talk to the Germans, or go with the U.S. tanks, the Abrams? Is something going to happen in shortly? Because this feels like a bit of a boiling point.
So a couple of things here, and the president's view hasn't changed, and I kind of said it when I was answering Zeke's question, which is he believes that it's up to each country to make their own sovereign decisions here on what types of security assistance and what kinds of equipment they're able to provide Ukraine as Ukraine defends itself against Russia's brutal aggression. For instance, we welcome Germany's recent announcement that they will send infantry fighting vehicles and Patriot missiles battery system to Ukraine. We also support the decision by the UK, as I was asked over the weekend, to send Challenger tanks to Ukraine. We welcome that. We have seen incredible solidarity by nations around the world to support Ukraine. And also, I know that Secretary Austin is hosting another meeting of the Ukraine contact group, which is happening just this week. And we look forward to further discussions on how this broad coalition of allies and partners can continue to support Ukraine as Russia continues this brutal war and barbaric war against the Ukrainian people. But again, as I said at the top, it's up to each country to make their own decisions on this.
No Abrams.
Look, again, when it comes to these types of security assistance decision, it is up to each country to make that decision, and we leave it to them.
Very quick one on documents, if you don't mind. Given these documents have shown up in very personal spaces, we all know that the president loves his Delaware home. It's an extremely personal space for him. Is he physically joining in the search of these things, rummaging around, these boxes in the garage and wherever else? I mean, literally.
Are you listening to the question that you're asking me?
Serious,
look,
it's a serious matter.
I mean,
where are these documents? It's serious
okay,
matter. Is
look,
he taking
look,
part in searching for his own documents?
Look, I'm going to be very consistent here. I am going to be very clear here, as I have been for the past couple of days, almost a week now, dealing with this. We are going to, any specific questions that you have about this issue, I would refer you to my colleagues at the White House Counsel's Office, who spent almost an hour taking these questions from all of you, many of your colleagues. I'm going to let you ask that question to the White House Counsel's Office. And anything else specific to this, I refer you to Department of Justice. I refer you to Special Counsel.